Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of NWA Smoky Mountain TV. We're on the Tri-City CW and always on NWASmokyMountain.com. I'm your host, Matt Rhodes. We're going to have more news on Collision Course 10 on Saturday night, May the 31st. Here today on the program. Also, we're going to have a huge main event as we go back to the Smoky Mountain Cup. It's going to be Chris Richards, Vince Brent, one-on-one, two men that will be on opposite sides of each other at Collision Course. Big, high-impact main event today. Also, big evening tonight in Greeneville, Tennessee for all of our fans in the Greene County area. Come on out at the National Guard on Hal Henry Road for a huge night featuring the Smoky Mountain TV stars in action, 8 p.m. bell time. Also, we'll have more information on that card a little bit later on in the program today. But ladies and gentlemen, as of late, we saw some controversy between Nick Hammonds and the television champion Jeff Conley, as we saw last week with the War Games. Right now, let's take a quick recap of what went down last week.
Set another 5-minute timer. So Morehouse is keeping Dylan Sizemore in check outside the ring.
And Adams maybe going for a big superplex here. Up, reversal. Oh! Big move there by Conley. Oh, man. Somebody just got lit up. He's got a crossface applied to Sean Adams. That's it. That's it. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. It's over. Wayne Incorporated is your winner.
And it looks like Dylan Sizemore.
Winners of the match, Nick Hammonds.
Nick Hammonds, your winners.
Dylan Sizemore is not a happy man at this point.
I misspoke. I apologize. Team Nick Hammonds, your winner, not Wayne Incorporated. What a big victory. And Dylan Sizemore has to get in the cage. Yes!
You wouldn't mind getting in the cage with him, would you, man?
Absolutely not.
Goodness gracious. Well, let's see what happens now. Nick Hammonds.
5 minutes.
And now, for the stipulations of this War Games match, Nick Hammonds gets 5 minutes in the cage with Dylan Wayne Sizemore.
All righty, Dylan.
I love this.
Yeah.
Little dissension in the ranks here. Look, Jeff Conley doesn't seem very happy.
Wrestling fans, I am here just moments after the NWA Smoky Mountain Cup took place, and I'm joined now by none other than Notorious Nick Hammonds. Nick, earlier tonight, you and Team Notorious stepped in the cage in War Games. Not only did Team Notorious win, but you got 5 minutes in the cage with Dylan Sizemore. What was going through your head? How does it feel?
What was going through my head, Heath Sneed, was the championships I didn't win, the key matches I could have won and moved on in my career that he had to interfere in and cause me to lose. How it feels, a night like this, the NWA Smoky Mountain Cup, I mean, it feels epic. That's what it feels like, Heath Sneed. It feels pretty.
Nick, you see, I want to apologize. See, I apologize because I thought you could live up to the same moral code that I live by. You just proved that you are nothing but a thief and a thug. That was my win. That was my submission.
Okay, well, I don't think I stole anything from where I was sitting. You were about to make a rookie mistake, and I wanted to win so I could get my hands on Dylan Sizemore. I thought that was the common goal.
Rookie mistake?
Rookie.
You know, I've been here, and yeah, you've been here for a couple more years than me, but you see, who has the television title right now?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jeff Conley. There is nobody, and I mean nobody, who's held that title more or longer than me. There's nobody who's done as much with it as me. And I'll tell you right now, if you want to see who possibly the greatest television champion is, why don't we just do it? Me and you for the title.
You know, I think our actions are getting a little bit too heated for this. But if you want a shot, let's have a good, nice, clean match.
We'll get it on paper, and we'll put it on there. Nick Hammonds versus Jeff Conley for the NWA Southern Television Championship.
Attention, nonprofit organizations. Are you tired of selling candy bars and candles and not able to raise the funds you would like to? For the past 10 years, NWA Smoky Mountain has raised lots of money for many great non-for-profit organizations, and you can bring the same fundraising technique to your event. For more information, please call area code 423-773-5449 or area code 423-631-9110. Can't get enough of NWA Smoky Mountain? Do you enjoy watching NWA Smoky Mountain TV and want to see more of your favorite stars? Then I have good news for you. Our website, NWASmokyMountain.com, is the place you need to be for all the exclusive news, exclusive matches, exclusive blogs by your favorite NWA Smoky Mountain stars, and much more.
For over 5 years, Cowboy Jack has been the official sound producer for NWA Smoky Mountain live events. And now, you can bring the same quality entertainment to your event with Cowboy Jack live sound production. From weddings and receptions to private parties and sporting events, big or small, the Cowboy does it all. With more than 10 years experience in the music industry, owner Heath Sneed brings the same energy and excitement to your event that he brings to the ring when he steps through the curtain. And with the technology that Cowboy Jack brings to the table, your events can run even better than you can imagine. Having worked with the area's hottest bands, as well as 3FC Fighting Championship MMA and Valor Kickboxing, Cowboy Jack has the experience you're looking for. So visit CowboyJackSound.com today to schedule a free consultation and booking appointment for your next event and bring it alive with Cowboy Jack Live Sound Production, the official sound producer for NWA Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up on Saturday night, July the 5th, Stony Creek community of Elizabethton, Tennessee at the new Evolution Sports Gym. NWA Smoky Mountain makes its debut with a live event presentation. Now, as you've been following us on our website and Facebook over the past few weeks, you know that we are now offering a wonderful training program for those great fans who are interested in becoming a professional wrestler. And I encourage you to do it the right way. And if you're interested today and have not already signed up, go to NWASmokyMountain.com and receive the best training that you can find in the state of Tennessee, probably on the east coast of the United States of America. Right now in Elizabethton, Tennessee, Stony Creek at the Evolution Sports Gym, NWA Smoky Mountain, doing great things there, but a big event coming there on Saturday night, July the 5th, featuring many stars of NWA Smoky Mountain, and we'll have more information on that, ladies and gentlemen, coming up in the next couple of weeks. Now, Saturday night, June the 7th, we're going to be at Sullivan Middle School, Kingsport, Tennessee, in the Sullivan Gardens community. Big fundraiser as we have a big match already signed that night for the World's Junior Heavyweight title. It's going to be the real deal Chase Owens defending against Jason the Gift Kincaid. Anytime these two men meet in the ring, it's hatred. It's giving it all they got. It'll be a barn burner indeed for that World's Junior Heavyweight title. We'll have more information on that event coming up in the next couple of weeks as well. Again, mark your calendars for Saturday night, June the 7th, Sullivan Middle School, 8 p.m. bell time. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just announced, about to forget, for that night, we're going to see the return of Jeff Tankersley as he takes on former WCW star Bunkhouse Buck. And I've known Jeff for a long time. He just can't get rid of Bunkhouse Buck. These two men have been feuding all over the Mountain Empire for decades, and they meet again on Saturday night, June the 7th at Sullivan Middle School there in Kingsport, Tennessee. So make plans to come out and join us. But before that, another big event coming to Kingsport on Saturday, May the 31st. It's the 10th annual Collision Course. And for our fans, you know what Collision Course means. It's always controversy. Something shocking always happens. It just seems to be fate anytime it's Collision Course. We know this time won't be no different, as we know the main event's already signed. First for the World's Junior Heavyweight title, the real deal Chase Owens is going to be defending against Shenron, making his return for the first time in nearly 7 months here in NWA Smoky Mountain. We see him back in action, as he's going to get a huge opportunity that night. Also, we're going to see a big tag team grudge match as it's Tony the Dragon Gibbons and Chris Richards, the Illuminati, to take on Vince Brent and Jason the Gift Kincaid, in what will be a huge tag grudge match that may end up in the parking lot before it's all said and done. These two teams, nothing but hatred for one another. They're going to settle the score at Collision Course. Also, speaking of tag team competition, the Smoky Mountain Tag Team titles on the line with a huge stipulation as the Heat Seekers challenge Air America once again, with each team getting to select their own referee. Air America has done selected Austin West. We know Austin West's part in the past couple of matches with the Heat Seekers, Sigmund and Schultz. They don't really like Austin West. But Sigmund and Schultz, they get to choose their own referee as well. Still have no news from the camp of Sigmund on who that referee will be. He's been very tight-lipped about it, not letting us have any clues whatsoever. I guess we'll find out at Collision Course, ladies and gentlemen. Also, we're going to see the return of Ring of Honor star Cedric Alexander as he goes one-on-one with Eric Darkstorm. Also, the Mountain Empire title on the line as Thorne will challenge Daniel Mulligan. And just announced last week on the program for the Smoky Mountain television title, Nick Hammonds challenges Jeff Conley. What will be a barn burner of a matchup for the TV title the Collision Course, Saturday night, May the 31st, 8 p.m. bell time at the Civic Auditorium. Big event coming up 1 week, ladies and gentlemen, from tonight. Now tonight in Greeneville, Tennessee at the National Guard, 8 p.m. bell time, we're going to see a huge card of wrestling action in our first event there since 2008, and we're going to bring the big stars out tonight in the main event. Nick Hammonds goes one-on-one with Thorne. Also, we're going to see the Illuminati in action. Also, Cody Blade and Jeff Conley for the television title tonight. Greeneville, Tennessee, 8 p.m. bell time. The National Guard fans, do not miss it.
Attention, nonprofit organizations. Are you tired of selling candy bars and candles and not able to raise the funds you would like to? For the past 10 years, NWA Smoky Mountain has raised lots of money for many great non-for-profit organizations, and you can bring the same fundraising technique to your event. For more information, please call area code 423-773-5449 or area code 423-631-9110. Can't get enough of NWA Smoky Mountain? Do you enjoy watching NWA Smoky Mountain TV and want to see more of your favorite stars? Then I have good news for you. Our website, NWASmokyMountain.com, is the place you need to be for all the exclusive news, exclusive matches, exclusive blogs by your favorite NWA Smoky Mountain stars, and much more.
And he's trying to make his name here in the Smoky Mountain Cup tournament.
Well, Marty Ricker, you know, no doubt you've kept up with the scene here in NWA Smoky Mountain. Vince Brent has become the most popular star in NWA Smoky Mountain, not only NWA Smoky Mountain, but the entire region of NWA in professional wrestling here in the Mountain Empire. You can talk promotions all you want to. There is no better reaction than what this man gets when he steps through that curtain, and I bet no better connection with these children and these young fans. Vince Brent has that here, but he's got a tall task ahead of him and the big 6'7" Richards. Or not.
Yeah.
Just imagine how much Vince Brent could do if he would just quit pandering to the fans.
You know, I've almost got to side with Mike Cooper on this. The kids, the youngsters, can't get in the ring and fight. He's got to get in there himself and do the best he can. And here is a big chore tonight. Chris Richards, the former CWA World Champion, picks him up, drops him down. My goodness, he bounced a couple of feet off the mat.
You both make valid points as far as the fans concerned for Vince Brent, but I have to disagree with you because Vince Brent, even though those children may not be able to get into the ring, they offer that extra energy, that atmosphere which becomes amazing inside this building when these people get behind Vince Brent. It almost becomes a tag team partner for him. He feeds off that, and when he's in the ring with bigger men like Chris Richards, he needs every ounce of support he can get, and Vince Brent appreciates every bit of it. But like I said, Marty, you know Richards very well. I know Richards very well. We know he's tough, and it's going to be very hard for Vince Brent to surpass this task here today.
No doubt about it. Vince Brent in the turnbuckle hits him with a hard right hand, a forearm, a third forearm smash to the big Richards off the ropes. Oh, Richards catches him with a clothesline. Down goes Vince Brent. It's hard to say his name real quickly. Vince Brent.
That's
Vince
a hard
Brent.
clothesline.
Yeah, he spends too much time worrying about these people cheering him, and now he's in the ring with a monster.
Yeah, he's really going to have to. The fans are really going to have to get behind him for him to have any chance, in my opinion, against Chris.
He doesn't have a chance. I don't care how much the fans get behind him. He does not stand a chance, in my opinion.
Vince, he holds on to the second ring rope and keeps himself from hitting the floor, but the forearm smash from Chris Richards sends him to the floor. And now Chris Richards goes out on the floor
and now
to try to inflict some more damage.
And now this is where things turn to a disadvantage for Brent. Out here on the floor, it turns into a street fight, Marty Ricker, and that is not in the favor of the 5'8" Vince Brent.
One thing Brent has in his favor, he can use his hands and his feet about equally as well, and he used his feet that time.
Oh God!
My word! Chris Richards double chops him in the chest, and down goes Brent. Down goes Brent.
That's a hard impact. Back first on that concrete floor. Referee Austin West needs to try to check on him here. He may be injured, as you see Richards intimidating the official. What he does very well. I know Chris is going to try to intimidate his opponent here in this matchup, but Vince Brent may be seriously injured after his head looks like it bounced off that floor, gentlemen.
Exactly right. But the referee has not started the fatal 10 count. Chris Richards gets back in the ring, and now this is smoke, right?
Austin West.
My goodness, Austin West begins the 10 count.
Smoke wears a red shirt.
Okay, Smoke, Smoke, fire, red. Okay, thank you, guys.
Senior referee wears the red shirt.
Thank you. Okay, he's senior referee. I didn't know that. All right. Rob Knight circling the ring as well as Tony Givens.
He's a senior referee, and Marty's having a senior moment.
Yes, indeed, I am. And I've been doing this now, for 12 years? I'm surprised.
I'll tell you what, Marty, though.
Now Vince Brent crawls back into the ring at the last possible moment. And now Chris Richards rolls him over. There's a pinning predicament, 1, 2. But somehow Vince Brent kicks out before that fatal count of 3, Matt.
I believe Richards giving a little bit too much time. I'm not accusing Chris Richards for underestimating his opponent, but I think he may have underestimated Brent coming into this matchup. We know Brent's only 5'8", about 185 pounds. He's not that big. Like I said, he got a heart a mile wide. He's going to use every inch of it here in this matchup. But as I say that, here goes Richards looking to hit a big power move here, Marty. He's got him up, man alive.
My word. Shades of Davey Boy Smith as he holds him in the air and drops him.
With ease.
Wow.
With ease, Marty. And that's the scary thing, with ease, with anybody.
And you know, Marty, through the years, you and I have called so many of Chris Richards' matches. And he gets meaner and nastier and stronger as time goes by. He's an absolute animal. He's a monster. And, Vince Brent's the hero to all these people, but, sometimes the hero don't win.
A front chancery applied by Chris Richards. That is normally just a wear-down hold, but with Chris Richards' size, that could be a submission hold.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Trust me, I felt it.
Well, given that Brent's had a lot of neck problems in the past, suffered in a car accident, and also with his over the wrestling injuries he's had, this is a devastating hold for him. He's going to have to try to find a way to get out here.
Oh, yeah, even if he hadn't ever been injured before, it's a devastating hold. Everything Chris Richards does to you is devastating.
And you know from first-hand experience.
I know from first-hand experience. Why do you think I'm calling matches instead of in matches as much?
Finally he admits it.
Oh, I've really admitted that man shortened my career quite a bit.
And shortened your height, too, with a couple of drops on your head, right?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, speaking of this submission hold, I'm really getting concerned for Vince Brent here, Marty. He's in a bad spot.
Exactly. There's one. There's two. If he drops the hand one more time, that's going to be it. Oh, he just barely keeps from hitting the mat with his hand. So Vince Brent is still in this match. a side headlock. I called it a front chancery earlier. I believe it's just it may be a front chancery. Brent getting back to his feet, hits him with an elbow, a third elbow, and there's a hard right hand by Chris Richards. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Richards goes in, hits the turnbuckle himself. Vince Brent with a self-preservation move, getting out of the turnbuckle. Off the ropes, catches him with a hard right hand, a clothesline. Vince Brent clotheslines him again, or almost a karate kick.
A shining wizard, or a variation of a shining wizard. Big clothesline.
Chris Richards still has not been on the ground.
Up he is now.
There he goes.
Spoke too soon, Marty.
Yeah, Chris Richards now on the mat.
I take nothing at all against away from Vince Brent's toughness or his ability in the ring. All I'm saying is that he just cares about the fans too much for his own good.
And I know that chaps your hind end, Mike Cooper, that someone actually shows concern and shows care for these great people. If it wasn't for these people, you wouldn't have a paycheck for doing this.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't care. I'm saying he cares too much. That was an impressive move.
Oh, kicks out.
Now, see, that was impressive. I don't care who you are. That was a very impressive move.
Yeah. Chris Richards counting birds circling his head right now. Vince Brent is going to go to the top rope, or at least try to.
He better hurry.
Rope. Now he's on the top rope.
Taking too much time.
Ooh. I believe that hole's called the Nutcracker.
Yeah, I believe that one.
That's not a good spot to be in.
That's the weekend ruiner.
Yes.
Now, yeah, exactly. But it leaves Brent vulnerable right now
for
an offensive attack.
No.
Look at this here. Oh my God. DDT spikes him. Holy cow.
Spike DDT off the top rope. Tony Givens losing his mind over in the turnbuckle. Hooks the near leg.
That should be it.
Once again, he hooked the near leg. If he'd hooked the far leg, he may have had a pinfall there. He hooked the near leg.
I would have thought that he could have not even hooked a leg and finished it on that. He dropped him right on his skull.
Yeah. Ooh. Hard right hand. That's a forearm, rather. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Oh, kick to the jaw. And now Brent is going to try to do a reverse DDT. Oh,
he got it!
Gosh. A spinning DDT from the second rope.
Man, oh man, Marty.
Yeah, that's now he hooks the far leg. Oh, and still kicks out. Kicks out before that fatal count of three.
Man, what a huge win it would be for Brent to knock Richards off right here on this big stage, Marty.
A former world champion, yeah, that'd be a huge win for Vince Brent.
Hey, we've seen Vince Brent pull out a lot of huge wins here, though. Yeah, I'm not discounting the man. I just don't, I think that this might be one of those times that he's out of his element.
Uh-oh. Up and down. Hello. Turn out the lights. The party's over.
Choke slam, my God. He drove him right through the mat all the way to hell.
Word. Chris Richards is going to try to cover him. He does. He grabs the far leg.
This is it.
Oh, he kicked out.
God.
He kicked out of the spine buster. Are you kidding me?
Are you serious?
You got to be kidding me. How did he kick out of that maneuver by Chris Richards?
Right here. You listen to these chants here? That's why. He doesn't want to let these people down, and he's not going to.
I called it it was a choke slam by Richards. There's a kick. Once again, using the feet. Oh,
the kill shot.
A side salto, if you will, by Chris Richards.
No, that was the kill. That was a kill shot. That was Vince Brent's finisher. He's got to cover him here.
If he gets it, this may be all.
2. No, my word.
He kicked out of his finisher. Most men don't kick out of that.
Vince Brent kicked out of Chris Richards' finisher. Chris Richards kicks out of Vince Brent's finisher. What's going to happen? No time limit in these matches. We may be here watching the sunrise tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Vince going to the top rope.
Now, see, that's where he made a mistake.
Look out. Tony Givens.
Givens gets a right hand. Vince Brent on the top rope. And, oh, my word, is this going to be a choke slam from the top rope? Bam! Stick a fork in
The
him.
Can
He
Crusher.
is done.
It's
a count
it.
of 3. That's it. Chris Richards, the winner here in the Smoky Mountain Cup tournament.
What a matchup, man, alive. It took driving Brent all the way through the map, Mike Cooper, but Chris Richards finally got the pinfall victory and will advance to the huge matchup later tonight. My God.
Are you kidding me?
What a match, Marty. Great call. Richards, the winner of this matchup. A lot of people may have picked Richards, but I'm sure there was some people hoping that Vince Brent could pull a Cinderella and slay the giant here tonight. He came close, but as they say, close is only for horseshoes and hand grenades.
And drive-in
a little bit
movies.
short.
This is the Smoky Mountain Cup tournament. We're back in a moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't take us back bumps like that on the floor. Dang. He's crazy. He's asking to get hurt doing shit.
Yeah, that was nuts. him and Sigmund, the only two people I ever see take those bumps that hard.
He's vertical. He's vertical, folks. He's vertical.
All right.
He's vertical.
Okay, who next?
Kincaid and Fred.
There you have it, big contest between Vince Brent and Chris Richards. They meet again in tag team action 1 week from tonight as they teams up with Tony the Dragon Gibbons to take on Brent and Jason Kincaid tonight. Greeneville, Tennessee, National Guard, 8 p.m. bell time. Fans, you don't want to miss it. We're quickly running out of time. Thanks for joining us. See you next week, same time, same place. So long for now.